In this video, we'll discuss WordPress further, the definition and how it simplifies website creation and management. So it is just an extension and a continuation of last video's discussion, because most of the things we'll be discussing here is just the same thing we discussed in the last video, but in a more elaborate way. So WordPress simplifies website creation and management through its user-friendly interface, extensive customization options, and a rich ecosystem of themes and plugins. So here is a breakdown of how WordPress streamlines the process. This is how it simplifies the website creation. Easy installation and setup is one of them. Intuitive dashboard, themes for instant design, drag and drop page builders, customization without coding, media library management, plugins for additional functionality, automatic updates, mobile responsiveness, user control, user access, and the rest like that we won't be discussing here, but we'll touch it as time goes on. So for easy installation and setup, WordPress offers a straightforward installation process, often available through one-click installers provided by hosting providers. So you don't need to understand coding, like I've been saying. You don't need to understand, though it is an added advantage if you understand the rudiment of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and co. But if you don't have the basic knowledge of those things I've mentioned, you can still use WordPress, because it is a CMS that is it is just a one-click installer that you can just do by yourself, provided you have an hosting account and a domain name. So also the setup wizard guides users through essential configurations, making it accessible even for beginners, from installation to choosing the domain to choosing the site title, the taglines, the username, the password, the email address, and maybe the plugins that the hosting providers giving you by default. You will see all those things. It is very easy to set up. Then when we get to the installation side, you will understand what I'm saying better. The intuitive dashboard. In the last video we discussed about the dashboard. This is just to expatiate on it. The WordPress dashboard provides a centralized control panel where users can access all essential features and settings. You have the dashboard, you have the media, you have the users, you have the appearance, you have the plugins, you have the settings, you have the tools, you have every other thing that are available for you to make a website work. You see them by default from your dashboard. Then the interface is designed with simplicity in mind, making it easy for users to navigate and manage their websites. It is not complicated at all. It is very easy. It is straightforward, and it is very simple to operate. So themes for instant design. Also, WordPress offers a vast library of themes that control the visual appearance of a website. From the WordPress dashboard, you will see the theme repository, where you see so many free themes, as in free to use, since WordPress is an open source CMS. So many things are free. No, you don't necessarily have to break the bank before you can build a WordPress website. Users can easily switch between themes without affecting the site's content, allowing for quick design changes. If you are the type that is very, how do I put it? If you are the one that is adventurous, you can try themes. Maybe you see one, you don't like the one you are using, you just want to change it. You can just install that one, uninstall the other one, or you just disable it and activate the one that you just installed. Then you check it again. All those things, you won't lose any of your content at all if you do that. So that is one of the advantages and what simplifies WordPress for us. Drag and drop page builders. In WordPress, you have page builders like Elementor, like Beaver Builder, Thrive Architect, like WP Bakery, and they allow users to create and customize pages using a visual drag and drop interface. So all you need to do is just drag whatever you want to, whatever you need, and drop, and you see the effect instantly. It is a visual drag and drop interface. You see the changes in real time. It's not as if maybe you'll be doing it and you will need to refresh or anything. You see the changes real time, then you can preview in another tab. This eliminates the need for coding skills, enabling users to design page intuitively. You don't need to code, you don't need to apply CSS, apply HTML codes before you can do your pages. In this regard, all you need to do is just drag and drop, and you see the effect instantly. We have customization without coding. So there is WordPress customizer feature allows user to customize various aspects of their site in real time. You can customize maybe where you want your logo to be, your menu, your header, your footer, the body, the widgets, the sidebars. You can customize them without coding, without even knowing any single line of code. You can do them, and they will the changes will reflect in real time. Users can modify colors, fonts, layouts, and other design elements without delving into code. Ordinarily in coding, if you want to modify colors, font, layouts, and other design elements, you will need to understand the CSS. You can use the CSS or the JavaScript codes to do that. But in WordPress, you don't need any foreknowledge of CSS or JavaScript before you can do all this. That is one of the advantages of building with WordPress CMS. The media library management. If you check all these things, we've talked about it in the last video, but this is just to explain further. So media library management. The media library simplifies the uploading and organization of images, videos, and other media files. All you need to do is just upload whatever media you need, then you can pick them later, and you can use them in posts, you can use them in pages, you can use them in your logo, or maybe your site, your favicon. We call them favicon. That is the little image that shows on the browser. Then users can easily insert media into their content without the need for manual coding. It is as simple as that. Then plugins for additional functionality, like we've discussed in the last video. The extensive plugin ecosystem allows users to add functionality to their websites without coding. The moment maybe you need an online store function on your website, you can look for an e-commerce plugin. You need maybe an SEO function. You can look for an SEO plugin. You need a security function just to protect your website. You can look for security plugins. You need a caching option, as in a content delivery network option, the CDN option. You can look for the plugin from SEO tools to e-commerce solutions to what have you. Users can find and install plugins to meet specific needs. Then automatic updates. WordPress core software, themes, and plugins can be set to update automatically, reducing the need for manual intervention. This helps keep websites secure and up to date without requiring constant attention. Unlike the conventional coding, where you need to administer updates, and if there's any changes in security updates, you need to rerun everything to update, to do all those. In WordPress, the core software can be updated automatically if you set it, so you won't need to bother yourself about any security breach, because the moment the WordPress itself notices some security breach, there is going to be an update to the version of whatever theme or plugin you are using and the core software. So that will be taken care of without you disturbing yourself. Then the mobile responsiveness. Many WordPress themes are designed to be mobile responsive, ensuring a seamless user experience across devices. Before now, if you are building a website, you will need to contact a developer to create a mobile version of your website for you, which is a kind of expensive. But WordPress simplifies this, and you don't need to pay any developer to create a mobile version of your website, and it saves you a lot of time and effort. It saves you a lot of cash. So that is one of the how WordPress simplifies web design. So from this, I think we discussed about mobile responsiveness, we discussed about automatic updates, then plugins for additional functionality, media library management, customization without coding, drag and drop page builders, themes for instant design, intuitive dashboard, easy installation and setup. So those are the breakdown of how WordPress streamlines the process of website development and design. So in the next class, we discuss further on WordPress as a no-code development. Have a nice time.